The Persona 5X 1.3 live stream has concluded, and it is a whopping hour long. And honestly, a lot of it is yapping, filler, and useless information, so I'm here to quickly deliver update information about P5X like they said they were going to do. I want to say thank you guys for 1K, and if this video does help, I hope you can consider subscribing as well. So let's get right into it. The first part of the news, and something we all knew was coming, was the Crossroads of Fate bank arc. This is the second part of the Crossroads of Fate event, which you could swap between using the button in the bottom right. We all knew this was coming, so not much of a surprise, but it was mentioned, so I might as well mention it here myself. This is the second arc of this, and it's going to be the one based upon Makoto and Kanashiro's palace. And obviously next up, Makoto Niijima is coming to the game. She is the next banner. She will be releasing tomorrow, which I am sure a lot of people are excited for. For those of you who don't know, Makoto is a great single target DPS, and she most likely will be dominating the single target DPS role for quite some time. And of course, she's releasing alongside Vino, the 4-star character that will be coming out on her banner. These two are characters you want to be running together because Vino works very, very well with Makoto. So Makoto and Vino will be available to pull for tomorrow after maintenance. This will obviously be on August 4th. Now this was all news we knew was coming. We knew Makoto was coming out, we knew Vino was coming out, everyone was expecting this. So now let's move on to everything else. Just like we have with Joker, Ryuji, Morgana, An, and Yusuke, Makoto's coming to Cafe LeBlanc. This is going to be one of those things you can spend your action points on with the city activities. And obviously you'll get meta jewels for doing this, so there you go. We're getting 2 new side stories, one being with Shizuko, one being with Haruna. They're both coming out at the same time. Obviously these characters are both Phantom Idols. These are Vino and Riddle, and you will be able to complete both these side stories and get the rewards for them and the XP for them after the update concludes. Just more standard side content being added to the game. Now the next piece of news, and something that took a lot of people by surprise, is not the fact that Kiyoshi synergy is being added, but it's the fact that Yumi synergy is being added. For those of you who don't know, Yumi is Phoebe, and Phoebe will be getting released pretty soon as well. She's going to be our only 5-star navigator for quite some time. And obviously now her synergy is being added to the game a little bit before her character actually comes to the banner. This is definitely not something to complain about. It did take some people by surprise, but it is a pleasant surprise nonetheless. It means more rewards for us, and having a synergy added early is not bad at all. Next up is more content being added to the clubs. We're getting more songs and scenarios added to the music club, and we're getting a new scenario added to the soccer club. For those of you who enjoy the music club and those of you who enjoy the soccer club, this is good news. And as someone who does enjoy both these, I was happy to see this. And next up, we are getting a new event. And this event is called Tabby's Treasure Hunt. And as you can see, the meta jewels you'll be obtaining from this event is 500. And obviously everything I mentioned is going to be added in 1.3 after maintenance. And finally, after maintenance does conclude, we'll be getting an update commemoration gift of 300 meta jewels and an official live stream gift of another 300 meta jewels, a total of 600 when you log in after maintenance. And just like that, I have managed to summarize an entire 1-hour live stream in probably under 5 minutes. I wanted to make sure to start off with all that because it is good news. New synergies, new characters, new content. Who doesn't love that? And obviously where there's good news, there comes bad news. And it's appropriate to cover that as well. And honestly, this live stream does have a lot to be worried about, and a lot of people were very disappointed. For one, we have a lot of crazy characters upcoming at a rapid pace, and it doesn't seem like Global's getting compensated very well. Like I said, the Tabby event's main reward says it's giving 500 meta jewels. And we do get 600 for update compensation, but let's be honest, it's not a lot at all. And with how fast banners are coming, it's making it very hard, especially for free-to-play players on this game, to choose who they're going to be pulling for. And there are people out there that are saying the event's fine, there's enough jewels, there's nothing to worry about. Even as someone who spends copious amounts of money on this game, I'm saying for free-to-play players, and even for light spenders, this is really fast for no compensation. And I'm all for the quick updates, I'm all for the speed up. I love that the game's being sped up, I love that we're getting banners faster. But global players need compensation for these banner changes, or else you're just going to feel like you're constantly getting shafted. Also, we have Phoebe coming up in the middle of Makoto and Cord, and they didn't address at all the concerns a lot of people were having about the 6-month wait time for non-limited characters to come to standard banner. That, again, is just not good. A lot of people were complaining after we found out Marion wasn't going to go to standard for 6 months, hoping that they would cut back some slack on this, but they didn't even bother to address it, which I'm not very surprised, but they didn't. Phoebe is the first 5-star navigator coming to the game until Futaba, and for the players who are going to skip this, because we have a lot of good characters coming out and she's non-limited, they're going to have to wait a very long time. People also weren't happy that they seemed to waste a lot of players' time during this live stream. They literally spent the first 15 minutes of the live stream clearing stage 1 of the Labyrinth event, which is just something else entirely. And as someone who tries their best to stay as positive as they can about this game, and I really don't make any sort of drama bait content, I was also pretty disappointed. I mean, even the AI summary of the chat was disappointed in the live stream. But hey, that's my summary, and now you know all the things that are coming in the 1.3 update. I am going to be streaming my Makoto pulls tomorrow, so you can subscribe here or follow on Twitch if you'd like to see that. That's going to be all from me. I'm out. Peace.